welcome you to the One Team Singapore Rally Google Plus Hangout right here in Orchard Road as we continue our countdown to the 28th SEA Games in June. Now, this is a special hangout because tonight we'll be chatting with some of our Team Singapore athletes who will be competing in the SEA Games. We'll also have MediaCorp artists, the Muttons from Muttons in the Morning, and Yasminnie and Enlai from the 5 Show, as well as the Sam Willows who will be giving their well wishes to the athletes. Also coming up later at the event itself, we'll officially launch the entrance art, the torch up art installations, and a gigantic Team Singapore flag will be passed from one end of Orchard Road to the other end. There are also activities going on along the stretch of Orchard Road, sports tryouts, games, performances. So come on down and join the fun. We're right outside Wisma Atria, and the activities will go on until 10 p.m. tonight. Right now, I'm going to hand you over to my co-host, Joshua, who's joined by some of the Team Singapore athletes. Over to you, Josh.
Welcome once again to our Google Plus Hangout right here at Orchard Road. We are live, and things are going really great. And we have with me right now some Team Singapore athletes who are going to be competing in the 28th SEA Games this June. We have on my right, she's a rising star in the women's table tennis team, Isabelle Lee. Welcome to Google Plus, Isabelle.
Thank you. Hello, everyone.
Thanks, man. Of course, on my left, we have the champion of the 2011 SEA Games women's wakeboarding and all-round cool girl. It's Sasha Christian.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, Sasha and Isabelle. We have one last guest joining us all the way from Austin, Texas. He is the winner of 7 SEA Games swimming golds. It's Joseph Schooling. Joseph, are you there?
Hi, yes. Nice of you to join me.
All right, Joseph. There's a bit of a lag, but that's good. That's good. That's good. Congratulations, by the way, on being named the Sportsman of the Year by Straits Times.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, well, actually, Isabelle and Sasha have a question for you. Isabelle.
Hi, Joseph. What time is it there?
Hi, it's 5 o'clock in the morning right now.
How are you feeling, man?
Pretty tired actually, but I'm good.
Okay, hang in there. Hang in there. Yeah, well, Sasha has another question for you. Is it an important day?
Hey, Joseph. So, when are you going to come back to Singapore?
Hi, I fly back May 20th, and I arrive 2 days later. So that's
Cool.
all I'm thanks. Yeah.
Awesome. Can't wait to see you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that's doing great, Joseph. Thanks for hanging in there with us and just hang out. We'll let you a coffee if we can, but we'll arrange that later. Okay, first question, guys. SEA Games coming up 3 months' time. How are the preparations going? Isabelle.
We've been actually ramping up our efforts in training. We've been traveling overseas for competitions, and we'll be having a 1 month centralized training in Taiwan. Yeah.
Wow, okay, so it's the whole team going up to Taiwan?
Yeah, the whole team is going.
How long will that training trip be?
It's about 1 month. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So you're going to be training with the Taiwanese team, or is it just the whole team Singapore?
Hopefully the Taiwan team also. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Okay, thanks, Isabelle. I'm going to turn my attention to Sasha. Sasha, how's your preparation going?
It's been good. The last couple of months, it's just been gearing up to the games, training hard, keeping healthy, especially injury-free, and yeah, just perfecting our passes, just making sure everything's consistent, so the games will be perfect.
I'm guessing many, many days in the sun.
Yeah, that explains my color though.
She says it explains the color. How long have you been wakeboarding for? Tell them.
I started wakeboarding when I was 5 years old and started competing internationally when I was 11, so it's been quite a good number of years.
So it's not just many days in the sun, it's many years in the sun. Okay, let's take our attention to the man in the US. Joseph, how's your preparation going?
It's going well. I have NCAAs in 19 days, so right now I'm preparing for that. But you know, we've been training hard, lifting a lot of weights. I feel a lot stronger. Feel a lot better in the water, so I think the SEA Games is going to be my best one so far, and you know, hopefully I can produce some results.
Do you have training after this today?
Yes, I do actually. I have one practice today, so after that I get Sunday off, and then I start a new week again.
Okay, well, thanks, Joseph. Next question for you guys, of course, is what are the targets that you set for yourself this coming SEA Games? Joseph.
I really haven't thought about targets yet. You know, I've spoken with my coach about a couple of personal things. But as far as medals wise, I'm just going to go there, and the goal is always to win. And so I'm just going to try to do my best to win all my events. But that's
Okay.
We'll see if I can do that.
Any certain number of gold medals that you're aiming for?
Well, not that I'm going to say publicly, but
Okay.
yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Keep our fingers crossed because Joseph is gonna surprise us in the pool, right?
Yeah, I don't want to jinx anything.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay, let's take it to Sasha. How about you? What are the goals that you set?
I really like to do a personal best in water skiing and perfect run in wakeboarding, and hopefully all goes well. That will translate to some good placings on the podium.
That's great. Sasha, you're telling me just now that water skiing is something quite new for you. Tell us about that.
I started water skiing, or slalom water skiing, about 4 years ago. So I just recently took it up a level, and I've been training harder for it the past year. So hopefully, it pays off.
I hope it does too. All the best. Isabelle, how about your prep and your goals?
It's definitely to really enjoy the experience, especially when it's held in Singapore, to have people supporting and to really enjoy performing in front of the home crowd. I think that's really the main goal, and hopefully we are really aiming for gold medals. Yeah.
Yeah, Isabelle was talking about performing in front of the home crowd. SEA Games is going to be hosted in Singapore for the third time, and it's after 22 years. So, we're performing in front of your mom, your dad, your grandmother. Everybody's going to be watching. Is that extra pressure for you?
I think it's actually really exciting because my family, they don't get to watch me very often, so it's really heartwarming that they'll all be there. So I'm excited for it.
Okay, so with me now are the hosts of Class 95 FM's new morning show, Muttons in the Morning. Justin Ang and Vernon A. Hi, Muttons. Thank you for joining us at our Google Plus Hangout. Now, we're about 90 days away from the 28th SEA Games. How excited are you for this event?
Well, it's truly exciting because not only does Singapore celebrate its 50th birthday, the SEA Games comes to Singapore, so we've got home support, and that's what we're here all about. One Team Singapore. We really want to cheer on our athletes in no matter what sport they do.
Excellent.
I mean, it's going to be so grand in Singapore. If you saw YOG a few years ago, it was like a warm-up for what's going to happen this year. It's our 50th birthday, and there's no better way to showcase Singapore's talents and our resources, so can't wait for it.
Excellent. And are there any sports that you're looking forward to watching?
Well, we've been doing really well in swimming of late, which is nice because we used to be, very good in the pool with icons like Ang Peng Siong and all that. So it's nice that our athletes now in the pool are starting to pick up. And I think swimming will be one of the things I'll be looking out for.
Excellent. Justin?
I'm a glory hunter, so it's always ping pong for me.
Oh, right.
It's always table tennis because that's where we'll get the medals.
Absolutely.
I think swimming has a very good chance. I mean, Tao Li and Joseph Schooling, obviously. But, man, we're going to rule the ping pong tables. I think we're all expecting at least, 3-4 goals at least from ping pong. So that's the one I'm looking forward to the most.
Well, if you talk about where the goals come from, sailing we always do well. As well as shooting as well. So, yeah, we've got it covered. I think we're going to get a lot of medals this SEA Games.
Cool. And how will you be showing your support to the Team Singapore athletes?
Ta-da! If we could just get the camera to pan down a little bit, right?
I'm all red.
It looks like he's the carpet.
I am.
Does he not look like part of the carpet?
That's my job tonight. After this interview, I'm just going to lie down.
Right. Yeah. So I think wearing the colors, learning the cheer because the cheer is coming soon, the Lions roar, and pretty much just caring. I think Singaporeans just need to care a little bit more about our athletes, how much they go through, how much they do to represent our nation. I think that's good enough. When June 5th comes around, just make sure that you're there for them and we cheer for them.
Thank you very much, guys, for dropping by. You can catch the Muttons on the morning radio show, Muttons in the Morning, weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. Let's see who Josh has with him now. Josh?
Well, Gloria, I'm joined here by Yasminnie Cheng from the Channel 5 The 5 Show. Yes, thanks for joining us today. Most of the time, you're the one interviewing people. You're in the spotlight today.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Wow, okay, so we have got everyone here, including the Muttons. The Muttons were super stoked about SEA Games coming up in June. How are you feeling about it?
I'm really excited as well. I think this event is going to bring Singaporeans all together. So go Team Singapore!
You heard her. Well, okay, talking about Team Singapore, are there any particular sports or athletes you're going to be catching live at the SEA Games?
Ooh, I think I'm going to try support all, but in particular, I'm looking forward to seeing Joseph Schooling for swimming because A, he is quite hot, and B, he's the man to look out for, I think. So you go!
In fact, we were just talking to Joseph Schooling, so... Oh, it's Enlai! Hello, Enlai! Hello! How are you? I'm doing very good. Thanks for joining us. That's right. Last time I met Enlai, we were on the news. Well, thank you for joining us, Enlai.
Oh, my pleasure.
I was just asking, yes, what sports are you going to be supporting?
Oh, well, okay. I mean, I know in the water, for example, water polo and swimming, we're going to do pretty well. We've got Amanda Lim, we've got Joseph Schooling, we've got our water polo boys. But while we're talking about balls, our footballers, I think we've got some hope for them because they have, we want them to get, like, maybe a silver.
There we go, Team Singapore. You go. Okay, let us try that again. 1, 2, 3.
You can do it!
Ah!
That was just yes. Enlai, what were you doing?
I don't know what to do.
No.
Do it.
Good, you can do it.
Oh, okay.
Let's try that again.
I really didn't want to destroy the mic.
Okay, we're going to keep the levels down. We're not going to destroy the mic. We're going to move on because if you want to join Yaz to go and watch swimming or you want to join Enlai and watch soccer, you can actually buy tickets right now.
I'll be doing water ballet at the SEA Games. So please watch out for that. And I'll be wearing Speedo. No, well, actually, I'll be hosting the opening and closing ceremony of SEA Games. So I think you should watch that because I'll be doing that.
All right, look out for Enlai. The new event for the SEA Games is water ballet and speedos. Thank you very much, guys. Enlai and Yaz, you can join the two of them on The 5 Show. It's a daily topical magazine TV show every weekday, live at 8:30 p.m. Channel 5.
I'm practicing my water ballet.
Goodness gracious, they're really going for it. Look at that.
Your nose is always like this, and then your hands sort of like go like this.
I'm sorry. I apologize for Chua and Enlai. Let's go!
We gotta take care of this. I'll settle this off.
And at the same time, I'll be singing a National Day song.
Yeah, let the guy do his job. Okay, let's go.
So good. I'm looking forward to Enlai's performance. Well, I was just speaking to some Team Singapore athletes. Hopefully, they can make a biggest impact that they can do as much as this next group of people coming up. Glory, what is that group of people with you now?
Thanks, Josh. Now, the last SEA Games was held in Singapore 22 years ago in 1993. And that was also the year Singapore achieved its best ever showing in the SEA Games, finishing with 50 gold medals, 40 silver, and 74 bronze medals. Now, here with me are some of the former athletes from the class of 93, Melanie Martens, as well as Siew and his daughter, Savannah Siew. Hi, guys, and thank you for coming down to our hangout.
Hey, pleasure to be here. Yeah.
Hello, yes, thank you. And it's so great to be part of the whole celebration now, and also to be here with Savannah. We really had time to come together.
Yeah, awesome. So one of the more memorable medals was won in 93, and that was the women's hockey gold, right? So that remains the only gold medal ever won by Singapore in hockey in both the men's and women's competition. And leading that team was Melanie Martens. So Melanie, tell us what the experience was like.
Well, if we're still talking about it today, and I can remember every moment of it, then obviously really, I think memorable is just an understatement, but it was all the more memorable because no one expected us to win, and it was a 2-year preparation, and we moved from self-doubt to confidence to no matter what anyone else said, we still had that vision of what we wanted to finish. Yeah, you never forget all the experiences, more than just the winning of the gold medal, but all the experiences that led up to it. So awesome, I suppose, memorable. Yeah, I can't find the words yet, but I can remember every single moment of it.
Okay, so I was told that the day you guys played, you had a lot of support from Singaporeans from the surrounding HDB blocks. Can you tell us that story?
Yeah, sure, because we were training at Delta Sports Complex, and the uncles and aunties who used to do Tai Chi there, the people
who stayed in the blocks of flats used to watch us train, and we'd come and train till late hours of the night, 9 p.m., 10 p.m., go back home. Sometimes we'd go off to the hawker center for food. So when we were playing, people were cheering, and they were hanging Singapore flags from the flats that was surrounding Delta. And the thing about Delta is that because it's enclosed, you've got a set of flats on one side, another building on the other side. So when people cheered, the sound just went around the stadium, and it wasn't just the sound, it was the energy. And whilst we were trained not to pay attention to the crowd, this energy just made you want to run faster, tackle harder. I think, when I go watch Singapore play Malaysia recently at the AFC Cup, I felt that same energy. So, if Singaporeans really want to know what it's all about, right, go out and support all the teams at the SEA Games, then you'll know what it means to belong to a team, belong to a family, what it means to be Singaporean. And that's what I felt on that night, and I feel it every time I'm out at the National Stadium, every time I'm cheering a Singapore team.
Awesome, that's amazing. So would you say that was a really big factor in helping the team create history?
Yeah, of course. It was like they were the 12th man, and more than the 12th man, it was this energy. They just inspired you to be better. I could feel that those people in the stands and in the flats, right, they wanted to be out there on the field, but they couldn't. So they lent their voice, they lent their energy. You could just feel this energy. It was palpable. You can't touch it, you can't feel it, it's not tangible, but you can actually it was an energy that moved you along. So you get caught up in it, and we just played beyond ourselves, and I think Malaysia was so surprised by our intensity. Yeah, yes, 1993, what a year.
What a year. So Singaporeans, come on down and support your team, Singapore athletes. Thank you very much, Melanie.
And I got two friends in the background that I brought from 1993. They're over there. Cheer, quick cheer. Yeah, okay, yes. Siew and Don, thank you.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you, Melanie. And also here with us is a father and daughter team. So this is 1993 SEA Games sailing gold medalist Siew and his daughter, national sailor Savannah Siew. Now, Shoha, tell us, what was your SEA Games experience like?
Well, incidentally, when Singapore held the 1983 SEA Game, that was my first SEA Game gold medal. And 93, with a different partner, Charles Lim, who just fresh back from UK, and then we worked for 6 months, and then 93 SEA Game we got 470 gold medal. That's my 4th gold medal for the SEA Games. And Savannah won her first SEA Game gold medal in Myanmar. That is in a 420 class. And then, of course, also Asian Game gold medal, also in the 420 class. But at this year, she stepped over to the 470 class, my pet event, and she won the selection trial. So now I'm gunning for her for SEA Game this year.
Me too. Thank you.
Clearly a very proud father. Are you really glad that she's following in your footsteps?
Well, at the same time, I'm a little sad because she has to compensate her study, a lot of her study time for the sport. She effectively, for her A-level, including 13, and last year, I think if we add together, she only got 9 months to prepare for the A-level. And she got a World Championship, which she came runner-up. And then the Asian Games, she got a gold. But when she come back, she had 5 weeks for the A-level. So when she cleared the exam, we were so happy for her, but she was crying non-stop until we reached home. Yeah.
Oh, wow, my goodness, must be really stressful. But let me just turn my attention to Savannah. You're a sailor just like your father, so how were you inspired by his success?
I think it definitely pushes me to work harder because my dad is like a role model for me, and he has been always there to help support my sailing career, and he helps me when I just moved up to the 470, he was always there to teach me how to work the new boat, and I think because of that it really shortened the time taken for me to do well in the boat. Yeah, so I think without his help I wouldn't have been able to qualify for the SEA Games as well as I did. Yeah, so really very thankful because I had a really short time to prepare for 470 before the trials. Yeah, so it was definitely all his years of experience and knowledge that he passed on to me that helped.
Great. So thank you everybody for being here today. And yes, who's here? We have the Sam Willows in the house. Welcome guys to the OneTeamSG Rally Plus Hangout. Can you guys give a shout out to our viewers?
What are you supposed to shout?
Hey, what's up?
Yay! Is that a shout?
Yes, that's absolutely great. Thank you. Now, you just performed a couple of tracks on the Songs of the Games album, so including one of the game's theme songs, and it's called Ordinary, and it's composed by this guy called Amin Mashroor. Now, how do you feel about the song?
The song, Amin wrote the song about just a little boy from a kampong. It's actually about Fandi Ahmad and his life story. So it journeys through his troubled childhood, not having the best, the easiest life when he was young, and how he made it big, and how now he's sort of given it back to the community again. So the song sort of charts that journey, and it's a beautiful song. It's such an honor to sing it. How do you all feel?
I guess for us, it's such a nice feeling to be able to be part of the SEA Games, like any part of it. And honestly, the song, when you first heard it, it's so nice because it's not just about, we will win the SEA Games. That's, I think, not what they're trying to say with the whole album. It's just about the heart and the passion behind it. Yeah, humanity, and I think that's the best part about the song. Yeah.
Cool. How do you feel about the song, Sandra?
I think what's special about the song is that it's a lot of storytelling compared to the rest of the songs in the album. The rest of the songs are great, for sure. They're very motivating, but specifically for this song, it's really about, a story, and it speaks straight to the heart. So I think that's wonderful.
Cool. John?
I really like the short film. Have you seen it? It's amazing. So, I cried. Yeah, I cried. Ben cried on my shoulder. Yeah. So had a little. Yeah. And the girls were like, "What's going on, guys? What's going on?" Great short film. Yeah, that's a really great short film. So if you haven't seen it, you gotta check it out. Yeah.
Okay, so viewers out there, check out the short film. What's it called again?
Ordinary.
Ordinary. Okay, so Ben and Narelle, both of you were former national swimmers. What can you relate to the competition experience, and do you have any beats?
It's one of the organizing committee, sort of the people behind it, because they were also athletes, and seeing some of our classmates competing in the SEA Games and being in the same music video as them, it's kind of weird. But it's also nice because, we do get to represent Singapore in a way again, although we weren't that great back then. But now it's a different thing, so it's nice. How do you?
I know. I'm so proud to just see them around it. After a while, you kind of get used to it. You see your friends on Milo tins, they're on bus comments, and after a while, you're like, yeah, I know these kids. So finally, it's SEA Games, and I can't believe that we get to be a part of it too. So I would be so I can't wait to go and watch them, see them on TV, and I'm the kid at home who sits on the couch, go like, yes, I know this person, yes, my friend,
Milo van. I can't wait for the Milo van. Milo van is the best thing. We're done with this. We're going to the Milo van.
The Milo van is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, and is there any sport that you guys are supporting individually?
Is it Siew or Shuzi?
Or is it yoga, Sandra?
No,
yoga's not a sport.
Yeah.
Actually.
No.
Actually.
Okay. Yoga's the way of life.
Hello. I think we're being photobombed by Neela, the mascot for the SEA Games. I think, guys. I think Neela wants to take a selfie. So why don't we take a selfie with Neela?
Okay.
Anybody got a phone? Here, take my phone.
Okay, we have a phone.
Okay. This is so big.
Neela!
I see this one. It's such a big face.
Okay, we'll see half your face. Neela, you're a man. Oh, I'm hit. Everyone.
You're not.
This does
Awesome!
Nice.
Thank you! Thank you very much. Now, I think Josh has people over on his side, so let's head over to Josh right now.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Thanks, Gloria. Looks like you're having some fun with the Sam Willows and Neela there. Hi, Neela. Thanks for photobombing us. I'm joined here by some of the members of the public. Just caught them while they're walking by. On Google Hangout, we have someone joining us. It's Siew. Siew, are you there? Hi, Siew. How are you doing?
Hi, it's great.
I understand you've been watching us for a while. How are things so far?
Oh, it has been so awesome. I wasn't able to make it down to Orchard Road tonight.
It's a bit of a lag, Siew.
I can catch the action from home.
That's great. Siew's tuning in to us right now on Google Plus, by the way. Thanks for joining us on Hangouts in person. we have someone here. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Eric.
Hi, Eric. What happened? Were you just walking by?
I just happened to walk by and yeah, exciting.
I see you had some shopping bags with you as well, doing some major shopping therapy. Well, we have other places where you can shop. I'll tell you about that. But of course, first question is, on a scale of 1 to Nila being the best, how excited are you about the SEA Games coming up in June?
Yeah, very, very excited. Really looking forward to the SEA Games. Yeah.
Okay, so what sport do you think you'll be supporting or watching live at the SEA Games?
It has to be soccer, football. Our much awaited SEA Games goal, football. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you used to play football when you were younger?
Yes, I did. Trying to as well. Yep.
Okay, was it for a school team or what happened?
It's just for fun.
Well, hey, you don't need to play sports to come and support it, actually. That's completely fine. Sports, and it's definitely soccer or football, depending on what part of the world you're in. Football. How about for you, Shui? What sports do you think you're going to come and support live?
And table tennis, because I think that's where Singapore has the highest chance of getting the goals.
Table tennis, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Table tennis, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Ping pong.
Okay, well, we actually had Isabelle leaving the women's team just now. They got a gold last SEA Games. We're hoping they can do that again.
Definitely, of course. Go Singapore.
Alright, Shui, next question is, some sports fans do really, really crazy things to support their team. Some of them wear their team's colors, which will be red and white. Some of them wear their lucky underwear. That's fine too. Some of them paint their faces red. So the question is, Eric, what are you going to do to show your support to Singapore?
Well, I guess I'll drop by the merchandise stall to grab some merchandise. Yep.
Well, thank you for that, Eric. Well, it's right open. You can go over right now. Okay, I know it. Okay, how about for you, Shui?
Right.
What are you going to do?
Going down to the games in red and white, and on the Google Hangout, I just purchased a SEA Games shirt, so I'm wearing that too for the games and showing my support.
Okay, great. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you as well as Eric, who's gone off to go buy stuff in the merchandise store, to come and support us here at the SEA Games in June. And if you want to get tickets, you can get them right now on the right-hand side of your screen.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Glory. Let's do this together. On the right-hand side of the screen, you can buy tickets or merchandise. And if you want, you can come on down physically to the store here where Eric's going to. Right outside Neon City is a pop-up store. You can get yourself something like this. Toss it over. There you go.
Nila plushie.
Hey. Say hi to Nila, everybody. Well, this is mini Nila. The big one, you can't bring him home.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the mascot for the SEA Games, by the way. If you don't, yeah.
But you can bring yourself down to Orchard Road if you want to take a selfie.
Yeah.
With Nila, like the life-size Nila, just like we did with the Sam Willows.
Okay, if Nila's not quite your thing, there are other things there. There are badges, there are pins. So if you're a collector, you're completely settled. For those of you who are always late, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So in any case, come on down, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your grandmother, tell your cousins twice removed. Bring them down. Let's have some fun.
Excellent. So I think we've now come to the end of our hangout. So thank you very, very much for joining us. Don't forget to support your favorite athletes and sports when the SEA Games come around in June. To get your tickets on games2015.com. Do get yours before they're all snapped up.
That's right. Thank you very much, Glory. This is us live from Orchard Road. Stick around because there's still going to be more action right here on Google Plus Hangout. Or if you want, come on down and join us. We're going to have some fun. All right, I'm Josh.
And I'm Glory. And on behalf of the crew, thank you and good evening.
Bye.
Bye.